Making money as a graphic designer can be difficult if you don't know what to do. Maybe a lot of you will think that making money comes from just client work and getting these huge projects, or maybe even just going into employment, working for like a design agency to get that steady wage. What if I was to tell you, there are many ways, in fact, to make money as a graphic designer without having any clients. Here is how you can make money with 0 clients. And it doesn't matter what age you are, where you're based, or anything like that. The first one is a bit controversial within the logo design community, but it's selling unused previous work. Maybe you have a passion project. Maybe a client didn't like your first round of concepts for the logo that you were designing for them. Well, don't worry. If it's different enough and if it stands alone well, you can actually just sell that on your website. A lot of designers don't recommend to do this because a logo should be bespoke and work well for the company that it's going to. But there is actually a market for people out there that need cheap logo designs, ones that won't be as effective, but they could buy it from you for like $10 up to $100, and you've already done the work. You're just essentially giving them the license to use that logo for their company. So if you're anything like I am and was, if you've got loads of unused work and you think, you know, I could actually sell this, someone might like this, get it out online. You will be very surprised that people will purchase it from you. The second way to make more money without any clients is to teach what you know. And this is close to home. For me, when I had no clients and I was learning graphic design, I started off this channel, and that's over a decade ago. Makes me sound really old. Since then, I've obviously been, working with clients. We became a design studio where we work with clients all around the world. But back then, I didn't really have any clients, but I knew what to do and I was still growing. I knew how to use Adobe Illustrator. I knew some of the basic fundamentals of design. So I taught it. I simply taught what I already knew to those who might not already know how to do it. If you're a designer, you will have a specific set of skills.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills
that maybe other designers don't have. For instance, if you're a font designer, you make fonts all the time and you use a specific app like Glyphs. You could make a series online teaching how to do that, or even better, you can make a course monetizing it. There's nothing wrong with making money by teaching something. It's how the world works. And the great thing about the internet is that there's no barriers to learning. You can learn anything you want. And that also means you can teach anything you want. So if you have a specific set of skills, maybe you have a way to achieve a specific effect in an illustration, maybe you have a specific design style or art style that you could teach other people, then go ahead and make a class or a course or make a YouTube channel teaching that. The same goes to Instagram. Now, a lot of designers now teach on Instagram through the carousels. I've done a few of them just to teach, just to get in there. That's another way of teaching. Put your work out on Instagram, show people how you did it. Obviously, you won't make any money from doing that, but you could link it to somewhere else to make money. Teaching is huge. It's a big business nowadays. People are making 7 figures and probably even into nearly 8 figures in teaching this type of thing. So no matter how little you think you know, if you know something very specific, you can teach that very easily. Go and monetize that. The next way to make money without any clients is selling resources. Now, these can be physical and these can be digital. Let me explain. For years now, I've been selling Procreate brushes. Procreate is an app that I use for drawing, and it's one that I've loved for years on the iPad Pro. I use it for hand lettering. Now, for hand letterers and calligraphers, we love custom brush pens and different kinds of textures and pens to achieve a specific effect. Now, I could literally just make my own brush and I could share it online and sell it on my website. That is one way of selling a brush. I didn't have to go and manufacture it. It's a digital brush and I'm selling it. If you're a hand letterer or someone who uses the iPad a lot and you have a specific brush that you need for your project, think about selling that brush online to other people. You'll be very surprised at how many people will want that brush from you, and they will purchase it, hopefully, if it's good enough. Other digital resources could be selling templates. There's nothing wrong with designers using templates from other designers. It actually speeds up your workflow, and here we do it all the time. We love using templates for our own work if it's possible, whether it's just dimensions or whatever. Obviously, in bespoke work, where it's like client work, we have to kind of make our own. But recently, we started making our own templates that we're selling over at Assets4D, which is a resource website. This website is designed to literally be the #1 hub for amazing resources at a fair price for graphic designers, and these are both digital and physical. In fact, what we did is we created a bunch of these abstract vector patterns and assets essentially that you can drag and drop into poster designs and just pieces of client work. So instead of having to create these assets and these weird little shapes that look really funky and cool, you can actually just drag and drop them. So if you're a designer, you have a specific set of skills, which means that you can create templates, make people's lives easier. Think of the convenience factor. That could be like brand guideline templates, presentation templates, mood board templates, Instagram story templates. There are loads of ways to make templates and to sell them yourself. And the great thing about it is you just need a website to do it. The second part is physical resources. Now, often we think that if we're going to be selling, I don't know, like t-shirts or hats, we have to like make them, get them printed and then send them ourselves. Well, thanks to today's sponsor, Printful, you don't have to worry about that, and it's ingenious. Printful is an on-demand printing and fulfillment company, which essentially means that you can take your designs that you've already created, add them to the website on Printful, connect that to your store, and when someone wants to buy a t-shirt, for instance, with your design on it, you don't have to print it or fulfill it or send it to them or anything. You just take the money. You guys have tons of ideas and amazing designs that go onto our subreddit, and a lot of them will be really cool to see on physical objects like, you know, t-shirts, hats, stickers, embroidered patches. Well, Printful is a really sustainable way of actually bringing physical products to your audience or fan base. You can literally take your logo or a design that you've created that a client may not have wanted, or even just a passion project. Maybe you're an illustrator that wants to sell your work physically, but you don't have the cash up front to buy loads of the work to sell. For us, when we created Assets4D, we created this poster. Well, this was actually made by us. We uploaded it to Printful, and you can download this. You can actually purchase it on our website. It's all printed and fulfilled by Printful, so we don't actually send it to you. They send it to you, but we created it. This is part of the abstract vector pack that we created, but we thought it looked really cool because Jim made it all gridded up nicely. It looked amazing on a poster. Print on demand essentially means that you don't print or fulfill it. It's a service that takes a cut off the price that the customer has paid to do that for you. So you are left with literally just the cash coming in and the knowledge, knowing that you are sending amazing work to your fan base. Now, whenever a customer goes to this website and buys it, it tells Printful that you have bought it, and they will do the fulfillment and you'll be left with the profit. And you can choose how much you're going to sell each item for. You can even like add descriptions, change the sizings of different products, and you can add loads of products to your website if you like. So for instance, if you're an illustrator, go make some posters or t-shirts. If you like me and you like icons like logos, like the one behind me, go make an embroidered patch. It's unbelievable how quick it is. If you're too tired to make mock-ups as well, they also auto-generate that for you too, and the images go straight to the website. It's actually ingenious how they've done this. So if you're a student or you just want to make money without having client work, or maybe you're just dabbling in design work, then Printful is an amazing way to send your physical work out to the public, out to your fans, to people who want to buy your work. Now, if you would like to go ahead and try Printful, sign up for free, then click the link down below in the description. If you upload your work on there and link me to your website somewhere if I find it, then I promise I will purchase if it is really good and I want it, obviously. So click that link. So those are some ways of making money without ever having to have a client. I bet you thought you would never get that. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, we upload literally twice a week, every single week. The goal of the channel is to make your designs better, to get better at graphic design and creativity in general, and also to have fun when we're doing that. So if you enjoyed it, click the link, press subscribe, and leave a comment down below with any of your thoughts and ideas, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you soon. Goodbye.